So I get asked a lot about alcohol inks over top of glitter. So for today's ink week video, I am doing ink over glitter. So I'm gonna get my tumbler turner turned on, and I already prepped and painted this white and glittered it. I used this Pearl Chunky Mix by Glitter Bay and Girl's Best Friend from It's Pretty Personal. So white and silver. I'm going to give it a good coat of epoxy. I already mixed that up because watching that part is boring. I did sand this a little bit because after this flood coat, it still had some pokey bits, so if it looks a little dull, that's why. Hopefully that'll shine back up. It should. I'm putting about 15 mLs on this one. It's a 20-ounce cup. It should be plenty for this application. And I'm just going to do a basic ink swirl. I'm going to use pinks and reds and yellows and orange. Kind of do a summery, maybe a sunshine and whiskey cup or something, or sunshine mixed with a little hurricane decal. One of those type of deals. I haven't done one in a while, so. And we are coming up on that season. So what I'm doing is ink week. I'm very low on retail stock, and I've kind of been in a winter funk. It's been February, it's been cold and nasty. We're now into March, and I need to get some stock going. So I thought this would be a fun way of getting me motivated and doing some cups. And by doing my favorite medium, maybe I'd be a little more excited to work on them right now. I have tons and tons of other projects going, and I just really need to get some cups done going into spring. So that's where I'm at. Okay, so that's coated. I'm going to take my glove off and get a new one so I don't get my ink bottles all nasty. So I think I'm going to work pink to yellow towards the top. But I'm going to use my Pixis inks again for this one. I haven't used them a ton, so I'm going to do bubblegum. I have berry again. I have cherry. Sometimes these are a little tougher to get open. I have carrot. And I have sunflower and a lemon. I don't really feel like any of these yellows are super yellow sometime, but I'm hoping on this method it'll show as yellow. I'm not going to use any white ink on this. Just, see on here it looks very yellow, so that's good. I kind of went with lighter colors just so the camera would pick up the colors really nicely over the base. So I'm going to mix my pinks a little bit at the bottom, just because I don't want a single color base. I'm just adding my inks and spacing them out a bit just so I can go back in and fill over wherever I think I need more. Because all these colors are kind of complementary to each other, they should be fine. I shouldn't get anything weird when I overlap them. drops of red. And this is that berry. The berry and the red, I'm not the cherry. I don't really know what they're gonna do together. Yep, they'll be fine. Okay, so that's all the color I'm gonna put on there. It's pretty well covered. I'm gonna come in with my heat gun. This is my Wagner Furno 550. I'm gonna turn my fan up. My heat, I'm gonna turn up just a little bit. And this warms up pretty quick, so it should get moving fairly quickly. I'm just going to move it up at an angle as it spins, and then come back and start again. You could have done less ink and let more glitter show through, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted a good color base. Don't forget to heat your bottom just a little bit. I do want to get some more pink down here. Okay, that is it for heat. If you want, you can tilt the whole cup and see if it'll run a little bit. And you can tilt it back up. Let it run the other way. But you can see the glitter through. You can see how that works out nicely. So that is that. I will get a decal prepped and come back and finish this. Hopefully this will be smooth enough after this coat to go right to decal. If it has a couple little bumps, it'll be fine because it's going to get at least one more coat, if not two more. So this is going to sit and spin till tomorrow, but only a few minutes for you guys. So this one's ready for decal. You can see that glitter shine right through there. I don't really think it matters where the decal goes on this one. It's relatively smooth all the way around, so I'm just going to pick a side. And I did go with the sunshine mixed with a little hurricane for the saying for this one. Little summery. Just making sure it's burnished well onto the backing paper. And I flip mine over and peel the backing off of the transfer tape. And just check to make sure it's sticking. There. And, you know, double check, make sure you didn't lose anything. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball this lined up and straight. It's such a curved design that it sort of doesn't as much matter if it's like super spot on straight. I'm just going to burnish it down with my finger. And peel my transfer tape. And there we go. I went with white. I thought it would pop the most off of this. I'd originally planning to do a hollow, but it just was too much color. So I will be back to get a coat of epoxy on this one. Okay, I'm just going to get a quick clear coat on this one. I have a ton mixed up here because I'm going to do probably 6 coats on 6 different cups in the next couple minutes here. I'm going to prop this up a little bit because it's not quite sitting level. You want your tumblers to be like perfectly perpendicular to your table at the base, and this is sloping a little bit, so I'll just put some more props under here in a second once I move this back to where it's actually going to sit. I'm just going to give this a good coat because if it's smooth after this coat, this one's going to be done because it's already got plenty of layers between applying the glitter, sealing the glitter, the ink layer, and then this layer. It's got 4 or 5 layers on it now, so it'll start to get too thick if I do too much more. And I don't want it too thick, so. If I can really feel the decal or anything, I will put another super thin coat on, but I'm hoping that this good coat will finish this one off. So this will be the ink over glitter method for Ink Week. I've never done one like this over white glitter for you guys. I like it. It's different. I like that I used a chunky mix and then just the regular white fine, just to give it a little bit of extra visual interest. I think the decal for this one was very summery to go with the cup itself. Let me know what you think of this one, and let me know what you think of all the other ones in this series. But that is good. That is a nice even coat. Check around the bottom, check around the top. And I do like to run my finger. Even though this gets cleaned up, it helps ensure a good seal when it's done. Okay, that is it for this one. I will torch it quick to get the bubbles out, but other than that, I'm done. This one is all set and ready to go. Wait for it to come around again so you can get a better look at the decal again. That looks good. I am pleased. So that is your glitter under the ink.